DFA Online. News and events from different Philippine embassies and consulates around the world. DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day, I am Win Peñano with today's DFA Online. The Philippines reiterated its commitment to ratify the agreement on the sustainable use of marine biological diversity of areas beyond national jurisdiction or BBNJ agreement and promote its effective implementation once it enters into force. This Philippine advocacy for the BBNJ agreement, also commonly referred to as the High Seas Treaty, was articulated by Maritime and Ocean Affairs Assistant Secretary Luis Alferez of the Department of Foreign Affairs during a high-level side event at the 10th Our Ocean Conference at the Bexco Convention Hall in Busan, South Korea on April 29, 2025. Speaking at the event, Assistant Secretary Alferez underscored the Philippines' commitment to the early ratification, entry into force, and effective implementation of the BBNJ agreement in line with the country's obligation to protect and preserve the marine environment under the 1982 UN Convention on the Law of the Sea, or UNCLOS. He described the country's heritage and culture as being bound to the ocean and how the nation's destiny lies in a healthy and safe ocean. Alferez also expressed optimism that the Philippines will be able to participate in the first Conference of Parties, or COP, of the BBNJ agreement, which will be convened when at least 60 countries have submitted instruments of ratification. The Philippines was among the first signatories of the BBNJ agreement in 2023 and has since ratified the international convention. The agreement is currently undergoing the concurrence process of the Philippine Senate in accordance with the 1987 Philippine Constitution, after which the country's instrument of ratification can already be deposited with the UN. The Philippines has strongly advocated the effective and early implementation of the BBNJ agreement. The BBNJ agreement is a legally binding document that would provide for effective mechanisms for establishing marine protected areas, or MPAs, or a global coordination mechanism to assess the environmental impacts of activities like deep seabed mining and marine scientific research in the high seas. It is the third implementing agreement of the 1982 UNCLOS.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
More news from the DFA. The Philippine Embassy in Washington, D.C. engaged in a fruitful town hall meeting with the Filipino community on the sidelines of the two-day consular outreach mission in Kingston, Jamaica last April. The town hall, held in partnership with Honorary Consul in Kingston, Mr. Keith Russell, provided a platform for open dialogue between the embassy and the Filipino community. During the event, Consul Barbie Rosales updated the community on various programs of the embassy and addressed pressing questions from the community. She also conveyed the assurances of Ambassador Jose Manuel Romualdez of his unwavering commitment to promote and protect the interests of Filipinos living and working in Jamaica. Labor Attaché Saul D. Vries and Welfare Officer May Codilla, who joined virtually, provided guidance on how to access services provided by the Migrant Workers Office, such as contract verification and Overseas Workers Welfare Administration, or OWA membership. The community shared their concerns on a range of issues they face, including access to Philippine government services and labor conditions in Jamaica. They expressed appreciation for the consular outreach mission and the opportunity to directly engage with embassy officials. In response, Consul Rosales further guided them on how they can stay connected with the embassy despite geographical distance to ensure ongoing engagement. From April 30 to May 1, 2025, the embassy's consular team processed 3 dual citizenship petitions, 15 passport applications, 10 notarized documents, and 10 civil registry reports.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
And that wraps up today's edition of DFA Online. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, I am Win Peñano. Good day.
DFA Online. News and events from different Philippine embassies and consulates around the world. DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.